I never thought a simple road trip with my best friend, Aaron, would turn into a mystery that neither of us could explain. We weren't ghost hunters or conspiracy theorists, just two friends with a shared love of adventure. But what we found, or rather, what we lost, on that trip still doesn't make sense to this day. Aaron and I had planned this trip for weeks. A cross-country drive, stopping at small, forgotten towns and local diners, just to experience something new. On our third day, we were somewhere in the Midwest when we noticed a small town on the map called Braxton Creek. It wasn't in our original plan, but the name intrigued us, and we decided to make a quick detour. The road to Braxton Creek was quiet, lined with open fields and the occasional abandoned barn. As we approached, we saw a simple welcome sign, "Welcome to Braxton Creek, a place to call home." The town had a charming old-fashioned feel. Brick buildings, a small diner, a general store, and a few scattered houses. It looked like a picture-perfect small town, almost too perfect. We parked near the diner and stepped inside. The place was warm and smelled like fresh coffee and pancakes. A few locals sat at the counter, chatting in low voices. As we walked in, a woman behind the counter gave us a friendly but curious look. "Passing through?" she asked, pouring us coffee before we even ordered. "Yeah, we saw the town on the map and thought we'd check it out," I said. She hesitated for a fraction of a second, then smiled. "Not many people come through here anymore. Hope you enjoy your visit." Something about the way she said it felt odd. Aaron nudged me and whispered, "Why does it feel like we just walked into a movie set?" The more time we spent in Braxton Creek, the stranger it felt. The people were friendly, but there was something off about them, like they were trying too hard to act normal. We noticed there were no new cars in town, only older models from the 80s and 90s. The newspaper we saw on a bench had yesterday's date, but looked brand new, as if it had just been printed. When we stopped at the general store, Aaron asked the owner how long he lived there. "All my life," the man said with a chuckle. "And how long has the town been here?" I asked. The man frowned slightly, as if the question confused him. "Always has been." It was when Aaron checked his phone for GPS. No signal, no Wi-Fi, no Braxton Creek. The town wasn't on the map anymore. We decided it was time to go. The friendly smiles suddenly felt like masks. We hurried back to the car and drove out of town, following the same road we came in on. Or at least, we thought we were. But after 10 minutes of driving, we saw the welcome sign again. "Did we just loop?" Aaron asked, gripping the steering wheel tighter. I looked around. The same fields, the same barns. We hadn't turned around, and yet we were back. Determined not to panic, we tried again. This time, we used a different road. The scenery changed slightly, but after another 10 minutes, there it was. "Welcome to Braxton Creek, a place to call home." We stopped at the diner again, this time with a new approach. We asked the waitress how to get to the nearest major highway. Her face went blank for a moment, like a glitch in a video game. Then she smiled and said, "Just keep driving straight. You'll find it." We tried once more. This time, we didn't look at any signs, didn't stop. We just drove. For an hour, 2 hours. Then finally, we saw a gas station. When we pulled over, we checked our phones again. Signal was back. We opened the map. Braxton Creek was gone. Not just off our phones, off everything. Google, paper maps, road atlases. It was like it never existed. But we remembered. And we still had a picture on my phone of the diner, the general store, and the sign. To this day, we have no idea what happened. We weren't dreaming. We weren't hallucinating. We were in Braxton Creek until we weren't. Every once in a while, I check the maps again. Still nothing. And every so often, I wonder if we hadn't found our way out, would we still be there?